Hey Pam, hey Chandel, hey Delia. Just getting ready to head out of here. I tried waiting it out for an upload, but these long uploads and these slow connections take like 20 hours. I had 20% left, and I kind of waited, took a shower, cleaned my camera stuff, and then said screw it. It'll pick up where it left off, but I like to have it uploaded. Hey Weebies. I got like tons of video and stuff to upload. Just got a coffee. So they got snow up there in the mountains today where I'm going, but that was part of the reasons why I stayed another day, because I knew it was going to be crappy rainy weather, and I'm actually heading towards better weather. It's just not there yet, so I had fully planned on checking in early, going to get a good dinner, and be at the park first thing in the morning. Oh, thank you, Christina. I had some really good ones. I have a super, I shouldn't say this. I have an interview that I think is super interesting with a guy that's lived here his whole life. 48-minute interview. And I was hoping it'd be all the way uploaded, but it wasn't. It's 20% left, and I kind of dinked around and said, screw it, I'll finish it when I get there. But I got like so much stuff already, it's crazy. And I'm not even at the best spot. Oh, thank you, Christina. That go to my coffee I just got. Thank you, Amia. Yeah, I don't really care. This worked out for me, actually. I don't care that it's raining, because I've already covered this area 70 miles west of where I'm at now. So it's not like I'm missing out on anything now. Once I get 70 miles and I see good stuff and I don't get out because it's raining, then it'll bother me. But other than that, it's no problem. I was planning on a rainy day. Rainy days are nice sometimes when I'm doing this, because it forces me to sit back and clean my stuff and organize it again. And I've done that. Not 100%, but pretty good. The Astro is going to go for. What do you guys think of this open space out here? If you've been out here, you know what it's like, but does it look like a place that interests you to visit? Yeah, rainy days are good, yeah. I'd really like to be out here in the winter, to tell you the truth. They get some killer winds and drifting, and like an old school winter. I kind of thought this hotel was going to try and rip me off this morning. It was like a shell and pea game. Wyndham bought these Super 8s, which doesn't make any sense. Most of their other facilities are, nice. And, they tried to nail me on a pet fee and extra charges and all sorts of bullshit. So I straightened that out before I checked in, and actually not as bad as it could have been. It goes to show you how competitive certain markets are. If you're in a small town that's kind of trendy, like Kalispell, where I'm going, they nail everybody. I think they get together and price fix. When you're in a big town that's so like Minot, it's competitive. You can get a premium room for $60. Another reason I left instead of waiting till checkout to upload my video, Daisy was really wanting to get the hell out of here this morning. I don't know why. So I said, sure, Daisy. I think I got some really good photographs. This is absolute paradise out here. If you like photography, the open road. If you're into poetry, history, this is paradise. All depends on what you like. But to be able to drive a couple hundred miles sometimes and not see a car is interesting to me. That's a good question. I don't know. I used to go to Glacier National Park quite a bit, and I'd go on the Canadian side as well and stay. And back then I didn't take dogs with me. It was just a time in my life when I didn't have a dog, or somebody watched it or something like that. And I'm always there usually when there aren't too many people there. So, it was never an issue. I just let my dog out. Nobody was around. I never really paid attention. Now, the people staying next to me in the hotel last night, they're going to Glacier too. They're from Grand Rapids. They were asking me about it, and they said they went there years ago and it was cloudy the whole time. I don't know how much you guys know about Glacier National Park, but to me it's my favorite park of all. Second is Crater Lake. I am going to go to Yellowstone on this trip, but that's more, to me, geologically interesting. It's not that pretty like Glacier. But Glacier has, they had snow today. Road advisories. I don't even know if going to the Sun Road is open or not. I don't really care because I'm not planning on going there today. I'm planning on going there tomorrow. But it's an interesting park. I mean, they can shut that down permanently because of snow starting in September. It won't open up again till June. I haven't looked in a long time, but Glacier used to have some webcams that they operated with solar panels. And take a look at the climate there. It's super interesting. Oh, is that right, Rachel? Yeah, I know it's closed on the east side. I don't care anyway. I don't really like the east side of the park that much. I wouldn't even go that far if I wasn't leaving the place. I'm heading down to Yellowstone anyway after that. It would have been kind of nice to get on the east, but since I'm going to Kalispell to check into a hotel, it really doesn't affect me much. Oh yeah, if you like the snow in the mountains, you'll love Glacier. Glacier's got it all. Blue water, black rocks. Super little snow looks so great when it's on them. Now tomorrow's going to warm up a little, and then the rest of the week gets warmer, so I don't know if there'll be any snow on the tops of the mountains or not. My guess would be no. Help me out with the hotel. I wish they did. No, they don't. Nope. These places are all screwed. I was the only guy in the hotel, not last night, but the night before. Big sky country. Yeah, Jamie, I don't know if you've been there before. It's going to be iffy on going across the whole park. I mean, it's weird. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. But keep an eye on it. Have you been there before? I never go to Florida anymore, hardly ever. I think the last time I was in Florida was about 4 years ago. I mean, I like the wildlife. When I was always down there, my life was like chaos. I was building stuff. I was getting hassled by the county. I had a huge place to take care of. So I never enjoyed Florida. I was breeding birds commercially, parrots. I had 3,000 pairs of parrots, and I bred dromedary camels, the single hump. And I just never had a spare moment, and everything was in a constant disaster mode. You know, drives like this sometimes make me like I get a little sad feeling when I think of the girls down in Michigan Avenue, and they're so far away of doing something like this. And then I think that they'll maybe never get to do it. And then I kind of hope that maybe they don't care about doing it and it's not a big deal. But it just seems like to me that to share the world with people that have absolutely no opportunity to go out and have fun, and all you ever know about the world is what you hear in the news, which is in large part false or misleading. And for like somebody like Tassie or Becky to not just see this and experience it is sad to me. It's nice up where you live, Pam. When I would go to Glacier before, I used to go up and stay in Lethbridge. You see why they call it Big Sky Country? Yeah, beautiful. I thought it was a really cool town. Yeah, it's an interesting place. Actually, my favorite place of all the parks is Beartooth Pass over near Red Lodge on the east side of Yellowstone. I don't know if you've ever, if you know much about it. I could never figure out why it wasn't publicized more. Maybe the government was trying to get everybody to go to Yellowstone, but it's absolutely breathtaking. As far as views, that's as good as it gets. This isn't a bad rain though. I was talking to a farmer yesterday, and he started out with nothing, and he's an older guy, and over the years, 50 years of farming, he's went broke 2 times, no money at all, got out of it, didn't go bankrupt or anything like that. And now he says he's worth about $6 million. It just goes to show you the swings and trends in farming. It's a beautiful place, but to Canada now. I probably wouldn't have went that far anyway. I actually think the Canadian side of Glacier National Park is prettier than Banff, but that's just my opinion. Hey Jay. They can see the whole train. Yeah, I've had a couple requests for that. You know, I certainly will. I will take photos of wild horses. Actually, I talked to another farmer yesterday, really good guy, and I took some nice photos of his farm, and I'm going to print them and send them to him for being such a good guy. Really friendly people out here, really enjoying it. I mean, I left Wednesday. What's today? Monday? So it's been, really, I couldn't have asked for anything better. Big sky. Yeah, do that, but I have taken so many 15,000-mile road trips in my life. I sold a business in '92 and then traveled like for a whole year solid. Then when I moved to Chicago in '98, all I did was travel for 6 years. I'd come out and spend a month in Kalispell. I went to Alaska for 13 weeks at a trip. I went to Alaska like 10 times. Now I'm not really sure how my cell phone signal will do heading west, but if it times out for like more than 30 seconds, it'll probably be it until I get to a better place. I'm 250 miles east of Kalispell, unless I see something great. Hey Lorianne, how you doing? This is just how I thought it would be. You know, a holiday means nothing when you're up this far north. There's no holiday traffic or any of that. As you can see, there's no traffic. That's what I like about it. Now, there was a guy up here yesterday that broke down in an 18-wheeler. I'm curious if his truck's gone by now.